Hi friend, bread time, sandwich bread. This is gonna make 2 loaves. So all of your ingredients, you're gonna need 2 cups of warm water, which I already have in the bowl. Google what temperature it needs to be so you don't kill your yeast, and making sure it's not too cold. So I just know just from touch. So 2 cups of warm water in your bowl, and then I'm gonna need 5 cups of flour. This is bread flour, it doesn't have to be, but that's what I have. And 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and I'm gonna pour in about 1/4 cup of honey and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I do this first so that it's not too hot. It's just melted, ready to go. Fifi, don't want it too hot because it'll kill your yeast. So I always warm it up enough first and then start everything else. So here we go. I'm gonna pour in about 1/4 cup of honey. I start with the honey first because sugar like feeds the yeast. So, oh my gosh, this is coming out so slow. Hold on. Okay, about 1/4 cup of yeast, and then I'm gonna stir that around so it gets all in the water. And then I'm going to pour in my yeast. And what you're gonna do is wait for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. Your yeast is gonna get all foamy and frothy. I think they call it blooming. So stir that up, let it sit. I'll be back. Make sure you have your dateline on.
And a new.
Okay, it has been roughly 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes, somewhere in there. So you can see that it's all foamy and ready for us to go. So I'm gonna first put our salt in, and then our melted butter. Make sure it's not hot. This is perfect. I'm gonna give that a quick stir, and then I'm gonna start adding my flour. So I am literally just mixing this until it forms a ball and I get all of my ingredients together, and I'll show you what that looks like. I cannot video and do this at the same time, so I'll be back. I am at the part where I'm going to dump all of this out onto my little bread sheet here, and then I'm going to knead it into a nice soft dough. Okay, I have it in a ball. I know I could knead this longer. I probably needed this for literally 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm lazy and it tastes good. I don't care. I'm not doing it anymore. So I'm done. I put it back into my bowl, and I'm gonna cover it with a tea towel for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we've pretty much doubled in size. So now we're going to punch all of the air out, and then we're going to dump this onto our floured surface. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken my dough out, put it on my surface, and then I cut it in half. Then I spread each one out into like a rectangle, 2 of them, and then slowly roll this up and then put it into a loaf pan. I'm gonna put each one into a loaf pan. I have them both into loaf pans. See, they're kind of rolled. Just stick them under there like that with the seam on the bottom. And then we cover with a tea towel for 1 more hour. I know it seems like a lot of time, but it's really not. You got other things to do anyway, right? All right. Our loaves are ready. They will go into a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. Here's our beautiful loaves. I just popped them right out of the baking pans as soon as they came out of the oven onto a cooling rack. I did top these with butter. You don't have to do that. I don't do it every time. I just felt like it. So that's it. You are now a baker. Cheers.